Okay everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to be ranking all of the best mods for Minecraft Education Edition. Each one of these mods has been featured in one of the videos on my channel, and I'm going to be leaving links to those videos in the description down below. Don't forget to use the timestamps so you can find all of the mods that you're interested in looking at today, and also leave a comment down below if you agree with my final ranking at the end of my video. Let's jump in and take a look at our first mod that we're going to be looking at today. Here is the 1000 mobs add-on. This one was a lot of fun. It does exactly what it says. It adds 1000 mobs. What I will say about it though is that some of them were very samey. Like you'd get a bunch of zombies that were slightly different size, but they all, behaved like zombies. So let's start off. Let's put that one on C. Right. Next is a 3D Combat Addon. This one was really fun. The animations when you were swinging the sword and stuff were cool. The selection of different weapons and how the weapons looked was great. The only thing, the way the weapons interacted with different mobs in the environment was a bit underwhelming, but I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed filming it, so let's put that as B. Yeah, it was quite a cool mod, that one. Right, so next is the Avengers mod. And this one was cool. You got to play as a bunch of different Avengers characters. You could fly around and shoot stuff, and Spider-Man could kind of web sling and teleport places. And the costumes were not skins, they were armour that you could put on. And then when you had all the armour and the weapon that went with it, it gave you the special abilities. So I thought it was nicely coded, nicely done, a lot of fun. I'm going to give that one an A, because it was good fun. It was good fun, that one. Right, capes next, animated capes. I remember when Education Edition updated to 1.17 and we could finally get these animated capes because a lot of people were requesting them, but they didn't work. And I was kind of blown away by them, having the capes flapping around and being animated, really flashy. I'm going to put that one in A as well. I really like that one actually, it was a good one. Right, Catapult Mod. The Catapult Mod down here was fun. I love the way the catapult moves around. I love the projectiles that it fires. The one downside to it is that the projectiles look really cool, and then when they hit something, they just disappear. It doesn't do lots of damage to blocks. I'm going to put that one in C. Let's go through. This next one is the damage, the health and damage indicator. This one was cool because it was interesting to play in survival and see how much damage you did to the different mobs and see how much health each mob had by default. Also, when you were doing your PvP battles, to be able to see how much health different players had was really useful. I'm going to give that one a... It's kind of borderline, that one. It's almost an A. Let's give it a B. This one, experimental features. It unlocks features that are within Education Edition. It's an interesting one, this one. This is quite a new one, and lots of these mods do need experimental features, and that's what this mod unlocks. It gives you spectator mode. It gives you the wild update. This one's got to be S. It's going straight up there to S. I love that one. It's given us so many possibilities of cool things that we can do. Right, next, the Godzilla mod. This is the oldest one on the list. I think this was like last year, June, so it's just over a year old. And I think it's really good. Watching the various different characters fight, you've got a bunch of the different, like Mecha Godzilla, Godzilla 2000, the old style Godzilla, and Kong fight it out, and they destroy the landscape and stuff. So yeah, I think this one's really good. It got a little bit glitchy sometimes. The entities are so big that you can't get far enough away from them before they stop rendering. I had a lot of fun making that one, so I'm gonna give it a B. Right, next is Lifesteal Survival Multiplayer Add-on. So you can add this to any map you want, and it just means if you kill someone, you get a life, and if you die, you lose a life from your health bar, and then when you run out of health, you're in spectator mode. For people that want to play this mode, it's perfect. It works amazingly. I had a load of fun recording it. I've just got to give it an S, I think. And much the same for the Manhunt one as well. Again, it's an add-on. It works on any map. You just load it in. They do both need experimental features, but I wouldn't hold that against them necessarily. It just works perfectly. The compass works. You can follow the person around, and we had a lot of fun filming it. This next one, how to watch your favourite meme in Minecraft Education. I mean, yeah, this one's cool. Once you watch all the memes, though, you're like, don't know what to do next. But the fact that you can watch all those different GIFs, they're like GIF blocks, aren't they? So animations inside Minecraft. It's really cool. It was a fun one to play around with. So I'm going to... Does it have kind of replayability? I'm not going to give it a D because it does exactly what it says it's going to do, to be fair to it. Let's move on to Morph Mod. Play as a bunch of different mobs, morph between them. Most of the mods that you can play as work really well. It's just the way that you move between, like selecting the different mobs, is a bit janky. It's a bit of a pain. So I'm gonna put that one in B. Pixelmon, I almost want to say the same. Like characters, the Pokemon characters and designs, models are really good. They're properly good. But playing the actual game, catching the Pokemon and getting them to battle against each other isn't that much fun. Like that aspect of the game doesn't work perfectly. So I'm going to give that one B, because it's fun to go in and see all the different Pokemon roaming around, and you can kind of capture them and train them and stuff, but not brilliantly. So it's got room. It would be an S if that one worked just like the original Pokemon games. For me, it would be an S. Portal Mod, this was requested loads, and when we could get experimental features to work, it finally worked. I mean, all this one is using commands to teleport between these two different locations. It could have worked better. It doesn't work on like a level flat surface. Like the portals just stand up in it, like they're kind of freestanding. When stuff flies through it, there's no physics, like it doesn't fall out of the other side or anything like that. It just appears and floats. A lot of fun though, and I was waiting for this one to work for a long time, so I was really excited when it came out. I'm gonna probably give that one a C. I don't think I'd go back and really play it very often at the moment. This one, I kind of regret putting it on the list now. This is just the most recent texture pack that I did that I was blown away by, and it just makes everything look really photorealistic, really cool. I use it a lot at the minute, so maybe that's how it made it onto the list. But I wouldn't really say it changes the game much. It makes it look a bit different. It does the job, it looks really awesome, but it doesn't do anything more than that to affect the game, so I can't really put it higher than a C. This one, this one's, I can't remember what it's called, like miniguns and rocket launchers and mines and stuff like that. It was really good. They kind of home on to different mobs, fire at them. The mines, it's got different types of mines, timed ones. The different weapons have got different cooldown rates and damage and stuff like that, so that was cool. I've been back on this one every now and again, it's cool. It kind of overloads your computer a bit, but that's fine. That's the point of add-ons. I'm gonna give that one A. It's not quite S tier, but it is really cool. Terminator, D. It was really frustrating to film this one because it just wasn't consistent. Sometimes the Terminator would load up and just instantly get you and kill you. Other times it just couldn't find you, or it gets stuck in a hole or whatever. Sometimes it killed you and you would respawn in just a random place and it would kill you instantly again. It was really just inconsistent. When it worked, it was fun, but it just didn't work enough of the time, in all honesty. The Titans mod, I'm going to put that on B with the Godzilla and King Kong mod. It's cool to watch these massive entities fight against each other, and it was fun. But you just wouldn't use it very often in a survival world, but really well executed. The Tornado mod wasn't super consistent. Sometimes it didn't pick you up, sometimes it did. When it worked, it was impressive. It just didn't always work, so I can't really put it higher than C. 3 left. Ultimate Hardcore mode. You all got thrown down onto the map, and it would just pit you against each other. So kind of like Hunger Games. It worked really well. The map that it came with worked perfectly, but getting it to work on one of your own worlds was difficult. So for that reason, I'm going to have to go C as well on that one. Lots of C tier mods today. How to get the Warden. The Warden was cool. It's obviously not the official Warden. This video came out when we were still in 1.17. So the Warden wasn't there, and this add-on brought a Warden-like thing into your world that worked mostly like the Warden does now. It could hear you and respond to you and chase you, and it was blind, and it spawned kind of in caves and stuff. But it didn't work exactly like the Warden does now. But it's good, to be fair, it's good. I'm probably going to put that one in C as well. C's getting full, but that's okay. And then the last one, working guns. The guns work really well. There's a big selection of different guns, and it was just weird having guns in Minecraft. I know we have swords and bows and arrows and stuff, but for some reason it just felt like a big step further than that. So it was really surreal running around using like assault rifles and things in Minecraft Education. However, the thing I didn't like about it was that it would spam text in the top left like the whole time. Every time you fired a gun or picked a gun or moved anywhere, you'd just get a load of text spamming in the top left that you couldn't get rid of, which almost in a way kind of made it unplayable. But just because the models were really good, the sounds were really cool and stuff, I'm probably going to give that one B tier. If they could get rid of the text and maybe add a few more different guns and stuff. That would be A or S for me, that one. That was quite a fun one to use. Right, this is all the mods from the past year and a bit, and I'll leave all the links in the description down below, starting at S tier, then A, then B, then C, then D. So they'll be in that order. Click through them and it will take you to the video, and then the link will be in the description for that video for you to download. Throw something in the comments if you thought one of the mods wasn't great for you or whatever, and you didn't rate it and you want to let me know, then let me know. But we'll finish there. Please do like and subscribe. Check out the t-shirts in the description down below for 10% off, and I will see you all later in the week.